you know, in the hospital setting, or you're just at job and you're not getting along with someone, you know, and you don't want that to rub off with our patients may see that.
Always take it to your senior person.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, take it to your senior person. Don't ever try to work it out yourself.
Okay.
You know, if you do try to work it out with them, you pull them aside and say, hey, you know, is there something going on with us and you're not getting any satisfaction? It seems like this is still going to be a problem. Take it to your supervisor and let them handle it from there. You know, and document. If it's not written down, it didn't happen.
Paper trail.
Okay, keep a paper trail on everything. So
Very
make
good.
sure that you keep some documentation of every encounter, that there may be a question behind what happened. And with patients, it's very important that you document everything. If you put a Band-Aid on their finger, you document that.
Okay.
Because if, God forbid, they have allergic reaction to the latex or something, and they'll say, she didn't even ask me if she could put, she just slapped the Band-Aid on there. No. Patient requested a bandage for her finger, gave her a bait, said no allergics, you know, no allergies to latex. Ask everything, write everything.
Very good.
Okay.
Excellent.
And I have one last question, of course. In conclusion, far as furthering your education, if you want to go past medical assisting, how important is writing skills going to be? Is it going to increase, or is it going to be more math? How is that going to actually work?
Math is only important when you're doing your medications and weights and things like that, you know. So it's always going to be there. So it's not something you want to blow off. One of the first bad experiences I had in a clinic and thought I was going to get fired was because of a calculation error. Okay, yeah. I hadn't paid attention in class. I thought that it wasn't going to be something that we ain't going to be doing no math. And, you know, why do I need to know all these calculations and, you know, how do you convert numbers and you know. So I didn't do what I should have done as far as learning it to the 100th degree. And we were in the clinic, and a doctor asked me to draw up a certain amount of medication. We used to have multi-vials. Now you have single-dose vials. But now we had the multi-vials, and it was, I'm just going to make up something, it was like 250 milligrams per mil, right? Okay. So that means the person would get 1 milligram. If the doctor said give them 250 milligrams, right? They would get 1 mil. Because per 10 doses in there were 10 250 milligram doses in this bottle. 250 was only 1 mil. Okay, so it's 10 mils in there. Okay? All right, so I'm thinking, okay, I don't really know what the conversion is, so I'm going to guess. Yeah. Right? So I got the syringe, and I looked at it, and I said, okay, 250 milligrams. 2.5. That ought to do it. Right? 2.5, if you convert that over, put the 0, that's 250. Sounds right to me, right? Okay. Drew it up. Thank God it was a hormone, and it wasn't a narcotic.
Right.
Okay?
Or insulin.
Oh, my God. So I went and gave the lady the shot, you know, sent her on her way. She called the next day, and her hormones were over the top. Wow. She was ready to kill people. Like, I put her in a state of menopause, you know, just like...
estrogen levels were
high. You know, and she was so upset. And so the doctor came to me, and he said, how much did you give her? 250 milligrams shouldn't be that crazy. Right. I said, well, and I went and showed him, and he cussed me out. I could not give any more medications at all. He said, don't you draw up anything. You are not allowed. You can't even give aspirin. Okay? He was like, don't you touch the medication. And he made me take another class. Okay. And he checked every day. He would make me sit in there and do conversions. I was like, oh, I hate this. But that's why it's important. Yeah. Your communication as you go through school is going to become more important, because as you go to different degrees, when you're getting your bachelor's degree, all you're going to do is write papers. You're going to write papers and write papers and write papers and write papers. Summations and different things, okay? So your ability to put something on paper, correct English, correct formats and all that, vital. In the clinics, you may have to do correspondence to other doctors and things on that doctor's behalf. So you have to know how to do professional letters, you know, professional memos, things of that nature, okay? So it's very, very important. Okay? Excellent. Research everything. There is an app for everything now. You know, for everything. Yeah, it really is. Including everything you need for school.